Number 14, Taylor Paris says, is it clear in Old Testament prophecies that Jesus will come not only once, but twice? Thanks, Mike. That's a big question because Old Testament prophecies is this massive, massive category. So is it clear? I don't know if it's clear. I don't know what you mean is clear. It's there. I would say it's there. It's definitely there. Is it clear? You know, the Jews in Jesus' time had a theory about this. They actually had the two Messiah theory because they saw passages that talked about the Messiah suffering and dying, and they saw passages that talked about him ruling and reigning and like ruling over the world. And so they were like, yeah, well, maybe there's two Messiahs. One of them dies, one of them rules. You see how they were? So it was obviously not, it wasn't clear that there was only one coming. Maybe I could put it that way. It was not clear there was only one coming. It may not have been clear there were two comings, but there was a lot of data that made a lot more sense when you saw it in light of the first and second coming of Christ and the incorporation of the Gentiles into the kingdom. But we have things like David, King David, and this is typology here, so this is, I wouldn't call it clear. I would say in hindsight, you go, oh, and the light bulb goes on. King David, who comes once and is rejected as king, and then later he comes and he's received. He's actually hunted when he's first revealed to be the anointed one, the king, and he's the type of the Messiah. And we have Moses, who in the first attempt to deliver the people is rejected, and then he goes out and he does stuff among the non-believers, the Gentiles, and prospers there, and then comes back and delivers the people. So that's interesting. And Jesus in his first coming was rejected, goes out and raises up the Gentiles. I mean, David did the same thing. He actually raised up an army while he was gone. Jephthah in the book of Judges, he's brought in, or he's rejected by the Jewish people, and he goes out, and it says worthless men followed him, and then later they need deliverance, and now him and the worthless men following him, that's us, that's you and me, they come and they deliver the Jewish people. So does this clearly teach the first and second coming of Christ? No, but it's consistent with it, and the clarity comes more in hindsight, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, I think a more studied answer would be better, but there's some thoughts for you.